We start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, in my last video when the price was within this move, I mentioned we if we want to look for buy, we need to be careful because the price can drop, and this is what we get. Okay, by the way, right now we are within this correction relative to this. We want to see how we can trade it and how we can look at it. In this case, we start with daily chart. As we can see, based on daily chart, the price broke the previous top. But as we can see, now the prices start to drop. Now we have this shadow. Whether we can expect for continuation or this one can turn to a bigger correction, at least it give us one more drop before we get the next move. That's why if you want to buy here, we need to be quite careful. Okay, and even if you put this one in relative to this, indicators make this show as a divergence as well, the another one. Okay, now in this case, we move to forward chart. You want to see how we can trade based on forward chart. As we can see, based on forward chart, the only thing is we have been within this move and now we are within this correction. We want to see whether this is a correction for continuation, because if there is a continuation, this is what we're looking for. Okay, by the way, based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup, and if we move to 1 hour chart, we want to see what we have here. Again, we want to see how we can look at it, whether this one can turn to a contracting flat or regular flat. Okay, because what we can expect, either the price drop a bit more then reverse. In that case, we can look for this as a contracting flat because the price haven't broke the previous top. But if also we need to know there is a, if also there it can continue and even retest this low, then from there we can look for regular flat. Okay, but we don't need to care about that. What we want, we need to see the reversal. For me, if I want to trade the best things, I will prefer the price to retest this low. Then from there, any reversal with a sharp move flag, I will take the trade because I'm looking at the regular flat rather than the contracting flat. Okay, because for the regular flat, as I say, the price easily can retest this low. Then we can have this flat with the breakout of this low. Then I can look for easily we can look at the trade setup if there is a reversal. Okay, but we need to look for the reversal. If there is no reversal and there is a the price we see broke this low and continue, we are not going to look for buy. But if we want to look for contracting flat, okay, as I mentioned, the contracting flat does mean the price cannot break this low, can drop a bit more, but cannot break this low. But also for that, we can look for reversal flag. For if we get, we can look for trade. But the best things is if the price retests this low, because it can give me better opportunity to look for buy rather than the price reverse from here. Because for example, even for me, if I want to buy right now, if there is a reversal, the best things we wait for the breakout of this top with a sharp move, then from there we look for continuation rather than buying within this range. I don't think even we can get a really good trade setup within this range. That's why I prefer this one to drop a bit more. It depends how deep it can go, at least near to somewhere around this before I get next move. Okay, by the way, we don't have any trade setup. We're looking at this correction right now. We want to see whether what type of the correction can give. Okay, and the things is the best things is if this one can retest this low before we get the next move. And if we move to 15 minute, all right, can we look at the 15 minute? If we put our line here, we look for the breakout of this one. Also, we can look for that because we mentioned one of the option is the price cannot break this low. May we get, for example, we get this one. All right, then any short move with the flag, maybe we can look for trade based on 15 minutes. It depends on the traders. Okay, but what we need to get the reversal. All right, by the way, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share, but right now we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we are within this correction. In this case, again, if I see any update, I will share. Thanks.